Hello, viewer, and welcome back to Games with Dialogue. This is episode 84 of my RPG Maker series. I have been working on fleshing out some of the content I've made in the past. I'm going to continue doing that this episode by heading back to the desert town of Nahoe. So let's dive in. Okay, so I have a lot of disjointed parts in this town that need to be strung together. The first one, the most important one, is the entrance here. I haven't got it working quite right yet. There's a string of events. I'll just go in and show you. There's a string of events that don't quite work how I wanted them to. Mostly involving the movement of the four characters. I have them each do spread out and each do their own thing when they enter town. The second thing is that every time I enter... Let me back up. This guy here has a set route that he walks around these buildings over here in this corner of the town. Every time I enter a building and exit, he resets to this point here. I need to figure out a way to keep him from doing that as he wanders around town. The third thing is that in the inn, there is an event that's supposed to happen. It's not there. There is an event that's supposed to happen. The player... Oh, wait. Yes. Okay. I haven't built it right here. There's an event between the characters to flesh out some more of who they are as people, instead of just faceless, nameless, personality-sharing PCs. The other thing I need to work on is the government building here in the center of town. I'm thinking I'm just going to make it smaller. It's pretty big here on the outside, but it's too big here on the inside. And more importantly, I don't know what to do with this thing. Yeah, I guess it's the base of operations for the occupying military force. I guess it functions as headquarters. The problem is, I don't know what to do with it. Seriously, I guess I could put some lore in here. That would help things along. Beyond that, you got me. That needs to be fixed. That needs to be worked on. The town part, I have a soldier out front who's blocking people from coming in. I suppose what I could do is put another soldier here who does the same thing. And then once the player defeats the pyramid and comes back to town, have it change similar to the way the wharf changes before and after when the pyramid. I could do that. I also need to flesh out the jail, which I guess I could do this episode. I'm debating whether or not I actually want to have the jail there, because the player getting thrown into jail is fine when the player isn't supposed to be this powerful group of people. I mean, busting out, getting thrown back in, busting out, getting thrown back in, that's fine for normal, everyday humans, but it just doesn't work for me here. Maybe one time, and then after that, it's just a simple in and out. I don't know. I need to plot it out better. I need to think how it would make more sense. Other than that, hiccup. I have these residents over here that need to be fleshed out. If you're able to go in there, they need to be buildings that you can walk around in. I have one made so far. I have a couple others that I'm working on, but I'm not really happy with. I think what I want to do for these residential buildings is make the people you talk to clear that they're not happy with the military presence. Maybe flesh out a little more of their lifestyle, their culture, to put it a different way. Other than that, I think it's just empty space, really. I mean, I have treasure chests over here and everything, but really it's just people going on with their lives and they don't really matter to your quest. Also, I think the town's a little too big. I need more here. The problem is I either make the town too small and it doesn't serve a purpose in any way, shape, or form, or I make the town too big and then I have a bunch of pointless buildings that don't serve any function other than to just exist. It really is quite annoying in that way. Like, I mean, I can put a building here, right? But what purpose does it serve? None, really. It's just there because it looks bad if the town is too small. What if I put a building here? Okay. So what's the point? What purpose does it serve? You see what I'm saying? But it has to be that way because otherwise I have nothing but little hamlets, tiny little towns like the first town I made, right? That's not really what I wanted from the desert town. It's a big town. It's a big bustling metropolis. It's got people who come in and out. It's got a tourist trade. So it has to do something more than a small town. It just means that I have to make stuff that isn't going to be useful for the player for the most part. What do I want over here? I want another one of these buildings down here. Like something like this. I think what I could do is have this be a building that is closed up. Like normally it would have served a purpose, but with the military occupation, it just doesn't. Its purpose is no longer used. Yeah, its purpose is no longer used, which means I'm going to put this here. Put that there. And then I'm actually going to remove... Yeah, I'm going to do something like this. And put a door here. Right. And then there's no way for the player to get in there. When they come around this side, the wharf security, to get to the statue, they'll be able to get to the door, but it will just be closed with a locked or closed until further notice sign or something like that. But I do need a door, don't I? I was thinking of doing one of these, but that's not going to work. So we'll give it the same door the others have. One of these, that's fine. Apply, great. There's no way to open it, so that's fine too. And then I was going to fill in the big area on the wharf with boxes and stuff to give the impression that it's I mean, there's still trade happening. There's still ships coming in with goods and services. Well, goods that need to be stored and held for future use. So I need to make it look like it's a place that's busy. There was another... Oh, it was an indoor one where it was like stacked boxes like that on top of each other. Right, I forgot. I don't think I have anything in these 3 tiles that will help me. Except for maybe this pile of whatever this is. Is that supposed to be money? It sure doesn't look like it. I think what I'm going to do is put another one of these, actually. Because I've only got 1 gold statue in town. or in the game so far. And what I want to do is make them like extra boss monsters. When you reach a point in the game, a certain point in the game, you'll unlock optional boss fights. Harder than normal, if I can balance it right, but they'll be like extras. But you'll come to these statues and activate them to fight. If I can balance it out right. I'm not too confident that I'll be able to do something like that, but, I can try. Just to give people who think they've mastered the abilities, mastered the classes, to give them a challenge. Yeah, so I'll do that. I'm just giving you a taste of what my goal is, the idea, what I'm trying to get across. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with this building. It's more or less going to be locked up the first time the players get here. Maybe in the future they'll find a special key that will unlock it. Oh, I could do that. Later in the game, further down the line, they find a key. And they could be like, what does this key do? And they could come back to this building and open up, and there could be a special item inside. Or a special challenge or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. But that building's there, doing nothing right now. These buildings over here, I'm going to make these 2 residential buildings also, I think. So, one of my goals for making these buildings, residential buildings, for giving them some kind of personality was just referential stuff. Other forms of fiction, other video games. It's not really original to do that, but you know what? I think it would be... I always enjoy that when I play video games. Finding little Easter eggs. So, the question is, can I make it fun and funny rather than just groan-inducing? I'm going to need to make more buildings. What do I got here so far? I have L building, which is this one here. All right. Square Residence 1, which is probably this one. I could do Square Residence 2 for this one. Small Residence. Oh, no. Square Residence 1 is this one here. Right. Small Residence is this one. Hook, that's this one. And Tall, that's this one here. Okay. So I'll have Z, and I'll have Square 2. So let's do that now. New. We'll name it Z Residence. Okay, inside. Loop type, no. Width, height. I want a width of, let's say, 17's fine, but let's say height will be 20 something. 21? Sure. Okay. And then what? I mean, it's got to look like the same as all the others. So I used the gross brown stone floor. And the walls, I use this kind? Okay. All right. Let's build this thing out here. So who's going to live here? Let's go through what I've already showed you. I mean, let's go through the buildings already. I have an old man here who lives alone. I have a 2-bedroom for Square Residence. There's actually an upper floor that I haven't developed, but I think I'm just going to get rid of this, actually. It'll just be... No, that's right. That's right. Because there's a roof access. Right. So I leave the stairs. But it's a 2-bedroom. I mean, it's a two-person. We have a small residence, which is an old lady or an old man and his son. I forget which one is which. But, yeah, an old man and his son. The Hook, a mother and her 2 kids. There's actually 4 beds. The dad is out. Tall residence, a mom and a kid. There's actually supposed to be a dad and another kid, but what I think I'll do is just have one bed. So I think what I'm going to do is get rid of this one. Well, I don't want to make any rash decisions. I'll think about it. And then the Z residence, what are we going to do? I think what I'll have is a husband and wife and a kid. So I need a bedroom. Back here in the back is fine. It's a shame I can't get like a baby model. I have little kids, but I can't have like a newly married couple with a baby. So, what could I do here? I guess I could make it 2 bedrooms. One for the kid and one for the parents. Let me... 2 beds? Like so? Sure. That always looks weird to me, but if I put it like this, then there's just room back here. Alright, I like that. I like that better. Then we can have an empty shelf up here. Sure. Alright. So then I need like a table or something out here in the center of the room. We'll do one of these. Sure. Sure. So I can just populate it. It's fine. It doesn't need to get too crazy. Where is that clock? There we go. I'll put it right there. Mirror, I'll put right there. And then lights, we'll put one here. It's fine. So we're done there. Okay. Sure. I just want to get it out, really. Since I've just spur of the moment decided to make it. I suppose I could make it with a roof. I do like that I have the ability for the player to come up on the roof and look around. And that there are items up on top that the player can get a hold of. So I think what I want to do is give this square building an opening on the roof as well. Let's see here. New. Square building 2. Although, you know what? Naming it 1 and 2 is not going to help me. Maybe square building squat. And I could name the other one square building tall. Inside. So what size are we going to make you? I think width and height could be similar here. I'm going to make width 18 and then height 18 as well. Just to help me out. There we go. So who's going to live here? I think an old married couple. Man and wife. Oh, you know what? Let me go back to the desert town. This guy here doesn't have a house. Sure. Okay. Sure. I mean, I'm trying to keep track of who lives where, right? I don't have this tall square building, the tall building here, and the hook building don't have men in it, even though there's women and children. That could be where the innkeeper lives, where the armor smith lives, where the item shop person lives. So where does this old man live? Right in this building here. Sure. Sure, that works. I spelled squat wrong. I just realized that. It's not important, because I know what I'm doing, but it's embarrassing, really. Square residence, we'll do... I need to edit the name, otherwise I'll forget. Square residence, tall. There we go. All right. So we need a opening in the building. What if... Where's those stairs? What if I... Where are the stairs? How did I put stairs here if I don't have stairs? It should be... Right there. Okay. I'm silly. I'll put it in the back now. I'll put it right there. Okay. So I need some way. That'll help me structure the inside here where I want everything. Let's put a column in the middle of the room. That'll help divide up the building a little bit also. Because then I can... Because then I can run a wall over that way. And I can run a wall down here. Like so. Oh, well, that would be like so. Okay. Sure. And that divides the building up a little. Where's the entranceway? Right here, right? I think I want to move this over. Let me do that. I'll move that over. We'll put like that. Right. And it'll connect. I want to put another stretch. Like this, maybe? No, not quite that far. Like this. There we go. All right. Yeah, because then that can be a little storage room right here off the side. And then we can have a little room over here, maybe the kitchen, a bedroom over here, and then the next room over here. So I'll put the bedroom... Oh, no, because the stairs come down there. Right, right. So I'll put the bedroom over here. Sure. And then I need a bed, don't I? Against the wall? No. I'll have it right here in the center of the room. Sure. All right. So what's going to go over here? Do I have boxes, barrels, things like that? Yeah, I do. I'll put that there. And then I can have like... Where's the hangers? Here we are. Here we are. Like so. Actually, I could put them... Yeah. I'll put them back here. I'll put that back there. Wait. I messed that up. That one. And then hats. I don't need hats. It's fine. I'll put this dress right there. And this one right there. Yeah, that works. That looks nice. You know what? It looks so nice, I'm going to carpet it. Sure. There we go. And then I need a table and chairs. I'll put that over here. Like so. That'll work. I should have a clock. Yeah, I'll put the clock right there. As soon as you enter the building, you can see it. Okay. And then I need a kitchen. I'm liking this already. This is good. This is good. I'm liking this. Let's put that there. And then one over here. Okay. What else can I do really quick on this building? No, you know, I like it. Except for the lighting. I like it. But that's true for all the buildings. I don't have a light source. So now I just need stairs, right? Yeah, I'm not... okay, I know what the problem is. It's this chest right there. I'm not happy with that. I guess I'll move it. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I'll put that there instead. And then this little chest will go right here next to the bed. Sure. All right. I like that better. Good. So what's going on top of the building? I can have some pots like I have over here, if I can find them. What size pots did I use for that? Where did I... Oh, right over here. Okay. Sure. I'll put that there. Maybe I'll put a chair out here as well. Yeah, I'll put a chair right there. Okay. Good. Do I want an item? I don't see a problem with that. I'll just copy and put it over here. Paste, and then we can edit it to be something different. Pick me up will change. Oh, wait. I have to Edit. Pick me up will change to a Mystic Water L. Sure. Yeah. At this point in the game, Mystic Water L's are extremely rare, so it'll be more likely than not the only one the player has if they find it. I need to differentiate which items are which. Nahoe square roof item. Okay. And then this one I will change to be Nahoe tall roof item. All right. Apply. Good. Save. Great. Now I need to give them some dialogue or pick some people out. I'm going to go back then. And I need to make an old lady, don't I? What feels organic to make the old lady? I'm just going to have her wander around. Yeah. And if you talk to her, yeah, she'll say, let's be stereotypically old person. How about? Yeah, okay. I think that's good. Let's see here. Fixed, we'll do random. Her frequency of walking will be lower, and her speed will probably be slower. Player touch, if you talk to her. And then we'll do Granny. Sure. Apply. Okay. Good. What about the Z residence? I want to have people in here. A mom. And 2 kids. So we need people, and we need kids and a mom. Well, let's have the blue-haired girl. Sure. We'll have daughter. Gonna have her stay in place, but we'll have player tuck. We'll have bro. You know what? We could have them being interrupted in the middle of, like, class or noonday lunch or something like that, where they just sit at the table. I don't want to use the same kid I use all the time. Oh, you know what? Yeah, this is perfect. We'll use that. If they're in, like, school or whatever, we'll use that. Sure. And then mom. Well, the kid's got blue hair. Can we find a woman who looks like, kind of like they do with blue hair? No. I guess I could use this image, but no. I don't see any, but that doesn't mean we're out of luck. Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm ever going to get to use these people. I could use this girl here, the ponytail. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Sure. I don't know if that's mom or dad, but that's perfect. Player touch. Good. All right. I'll work on what they have to say, but they'll probably be in, like, the middle of school or something. Sure. I like that. Okay. Yes, can I help you? You're interrupting our lessons. If you wish to participate, please take a seat and be quiet. You know what I'm going to do? With that in mind, I'm going to give the player the option to actually sit here and listen to this guy ramble. I can have a separate event, and this is just for fun, right? I mean, just to waste the player's time. But I can have a separate event. If the player sits in this seat, then this guy will just go off rambling about whatever. Maybe I can even have a little facts dropped in. Weaknesses of certain enemy types, secrets in certain locations, I don't know, game mechanics the player might not be fully aware of. Sure, I could have all of that. Let's save. Let's go back out here. One more thing. I'm actually going to copy and post. I think I will have this building inaccessible to the player until after they beat the pyramid. Yeah, all right. Door Soldier A and B. I'm going to have to actually name him B now, just to differentiate the two on the event list. There we go. What is this old man's name? Reminiscing. Right. Okay. And then these soldiers, left and right. Okay. And these guys I've named. Have I named this guy? Yes. Okay. And this guy? Right. Okay. Good. Yeah. All right. That's a good effort for this episode. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you everyone for joining me. Until next time, stay safe and God bless you.